Oh, well, what we got in here? Vibes, Hippie John, Bunny Viper, S, Adkins. Hey, Jess, how you doing tonight, chick? So we got in here so far. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, just got back from my little break there. Waited as long as I could. I got to work in the morning, so I can't wait too late there, unfortunately. Yeah. At the same time, Adkins, everybody's been there in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, kind of continuing the pop up from earlier here. Uh, at least everyone's already finished theirs. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Heck yeah. Hopefully, found some cheaper than the ones that I found or you were looking at before. That would be pretty dang rad. I'm thinking about doing some frogs or something. Thanks, Vibes. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. Yeah, I definitely hope you're feeling better too, Jess. 48 bucks. Jeez. Yeah. Well, if you want it, you want it. Could be worse. There's a few other species that are way more expensive. Thanks, John. Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about? As long as this weather keeps it up, I should be able to start ordering and sending out fish and getting all the stuff that I've already ordered and all that. I'm excited for it. And it's kind of mutually beneficial. I need to get rid of some fish, anyways. Make some room. Got a bunch of fry I need to get rid of. Hmm. Hoping, hoping we can hit 250 here soon. We can do a bunch of giveaways, all sorts of stuff. All planned out already. Hmm. I think I got one client tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be spending the rest of my day cleaning again. That should be decent. And And I'd appreciate it if we didn't be talking about nothing here. It's not the place for it. Not in trouble or anything. I'm just giving you a heads up. Huh. So I got some stuff set up here. Give me a second. They're all super hungry. Oh, where's the food here? No. They're kind of all just eating. Looking down and start eating in front of the camera here. But anyways. Hey, Kelly. How are you, chick? Creeping closer to that mark myself. Yeah, do it, man. Don't rush yourself that either. Yeah, these guys, I'm growing really fond of sitting here watching them. I wish they stayed this small forever. They are cute little hate machines. So are the other little fuckers in there with them. Those little polar blue tiger parrots. Those guys are little assholes too. There's one in there that is just on fire though. This guy here, he is so blue. Here's all these guys too. But yeah. Derek's Reptiles, how's it going? Yeah, mine are too. I got a breeding pair of them too. I'm half tempted to just let them go in the Beister tank and let the babies get eaten. They just keep putting them out. In that tank, there's 10 polar blue tiger parrots. In the other tank, there's about 30 more of them, if not maybe a little more. And there's 7 juvenile flower horns in this tank you're looking at with these guys. Oh man. Let's see if we can do some stuff and things here. Better shot off. Dang camera. There we go. It's a little better. Kinda. You guys are little shitheads. Crypt Keeper, how's it going? Hope you're well. Hanging out and looking at some fish. You got some more stuff to look at too here in a second. I had my daughter help me set up a shrimp tank. Yeah, the shrimp have been going nuts. Absolutely nuts. And I fed them about 20 minutes before the stream, so yeah, I'm gonna be. Hippie John said he wanted some. Other than that, I mean, I pretty much just feed it to my fish. You know, that black belt and the other black belts tear it up. They love eating it. Any other friggin' plant I put in with them. They are little meanies. But that's why I have them in there with those flower horns, because they're just as fucking mean as they are. Yeah. Yeah, Atkins. That's kind of what I do with these guys too. At one point, I had a couple hundred of these polar blue tiger parrots, and I didn't have room. So off they went. Because Tony Montana had some. You got them at the club, no one is bidding. That's what happens with hybrids, man. That's what happens. Fortunately, a lot of people don't realize like these flower horns are hybrids, blood parrots are hybrids. Again, polar blue tiger parrots are technically hybrids. Like it's, you know, they'll get as big as any other convict will, bunny. It's fun watching these guys chase each other around. They don't. I'm not. I haven't. None of them have killed each other or anything at all. Yeah. I just kind of poke and prod each other a little bit, and about it. And the rest of the time, just grazing. They're all super friendly. They're not shy at all. I'll stick my hand in there, and they'll come up, and start nibbling on me and shit. They're funny. Hopefully that'll focus in a little bit there. And then this is my daughter's shrimp tank. There's a mix of a bunch of different shrimp in there. There's some red rilly. There's some sun-kissed oranges. There's a real nice Bloody Mary that you see right there, the real dark big one. There's some yellow back golds in there. There's some wild types, all sorts of stuff. All right, well, yeah, focus. Yeah. Most of those guys, I only threw in the big guys. There's the female orange sunkiss, just that lighter orange up towards the left on the rock. At her, those four bigger ones there. And just out of those guys, they've made a couple hundred out of them. They're great for a lot of things, not just 6 or 8 months either. Can always be turned into food. I'm sure somebody's always willing to take them. Thanks, Derek. Can you breed bristlenose plecos or any plecos in a community tank? I mean, you can, but there's always a possibility that the fry are going to get ate. Gotta be careful what you put with them. Should Buck be the new channel logo fish? Sure, man. That'd be cool. Nah, Derek's, I can't do that. I already got a bunch of mods as it is. Sorry. Oh, man. Give me a second here. I'm going to set my headphones down. I'm going to have to yell a little bit, so bear with me here. This is my Super Delta Dumbo. He's pretty rad, super friendly guy, super pretty. I've tried breeding him a couple times. Maybe the third time's the charm. Hopefully. He's a cool little guy. This is the female that I got for him. Cute little girl. She's a little half moon. At least that's what I bought her as. Still a little small. Trying to keep the same color going. And I didn't realize I didn't get all the fry out of this tank, so there's a few little itty bitty polar blue tiger parrot fry in there. Little guy there. And this is my big old black belt. She's meaner now. Trying to get her to move around a little bit. She does not like being fucked with. This next one's the fuck, Black Angel. Excuse all the algae and stuff. I'm still working on this one. There is like a 13-inch tire track eel in here too, but he's hiding. My female longfin. Really good at trying to get a decent shot of these guys. Little Peat Puffers. Little tank I made with an internal filter. Works really nicely. I'm trying to get a shot of them. I got an ornate bichir and an African leaf fish in this one. Got to see the bichir swimming around back there. Dripping something on the tank. Leaf fish being a weirdo. They're not used to being on camera. Popping his little head out from back there. Well, maybe. There he is. And then we got this guy. Here, buddy. Yeah, come here. He's pretty big. He's full grown. He's my little puppy. He likes to bite me though. Bare bottom tank. Right. That's just some of the stupid, simple stuff I have here at home. I mean, I wouldn't call it stupid, but definitely some of the more simple stuff I have here at home. I try to keep it that way because he wants to come home and do more work. Have I ever bred Pandagara? I have not. Go back a bit here, try to catch up. Was ever produced? That was never. Skittle tanks aren't bad. All right. So David out short body ram, but they were in Germany or something like that. Jeez. Somebody can draw that up for you. He does. He does. Should be getting mine soon. I think tomorrow, the 25th. Well, there's a bunch of different fishes we just looked at. There are flower horns, polar blue tiger parrots, male and female betta. There was a black belt cichlid, South American cichlid, black angel. We looked at some peat puffers, axolotl, African leaf fish, ornate bichir. Was everything that we looked at. Yeah. I have 5 of 4 of my best friend's kids. We planned it. His brother. Dang. That's a lot of angels on a 10 gallon. What's your favorite fish to breed? It's a good one. Probably, I like watching like South American cichlids breed. I just like how the parental guardianship they kind of have over their most of them do have over their offspring. Like Those tiger blue polar parrots, those black belts will do it. They protect their fry. Discus do it. Angels do it. But you get some that are just assholes and eat them anyways. There's always that. Yeah, that'd probably be my favorite. See the texturing in the drawing of a ram, right? That'd be pretty cool. Anything is her last name is Ram. Have I ever bred pen? Yeah, I think I answered that before. Yeah, no, I haven't bred Nigara. Never really thought about it. Now that I think about it, might be something to try. How difficult is it? I've never really looked into it. Never kept an oxalotl. What can you tell me about them? Size, special tank setup, instruction, basic care. Basic care. I like for him, I use a 15 long with a sponge filter, and that's it. I don't let that tank get over 65 degrees though. I try to keep it between 55 and 60. So they need colder water. It's a big thing for them, especially if you want them to live long. Besides that, I mean, if you want sand in the bottom of your tank, you can put sand in the bottom of the tank. It wouldn't do gravel because they're pretty prone to sucking it up the way they eat and getting impacted and dying. I feed mine a mixture of bloodworms, earthworms, blackworms, and give them some beef heart and stuff. And sometimes if I have a fish that died or that's like freshly dead, I'll feed them some fish. That doesn't bother them either. But mostly bloodworms and earthworms. Yeah, about it though. You don't want to keep a male and female permanently because the male will breed them to death. So always keep that in mind. And they produce eggs. Usually a large female can put out a couple hundred eggs probably. Or around 100 eggs easily. Yeah. Pretty basic though. Pretty dang easy. I like keeping mine in a bare bottom. It's just easier to clean. Bunch of Java moss in there with him. He does great. Grew like a weed. Red raised rainbow cichlids, here at tilapia, multispinosa, sold a pair, and all the fry but one. Dang. Should have kept a pair. Shit. Good grief. Why good grief? Guess you could say that. I just like to keep you busy or work out there. Yeah. Heck yeah. I'm excited for it. Can I show where the air pump is? Well, do you see right there? Right, there's PVC. There's a what I think it's half inch or an inch PVC that runs all the way around the room. And I went and bought. I just easiest cheapest ones I could find were off Aquarium Co-op's website. The little metal air valve. Uh, Screwed a bunch of those in, going all the way down them, all the way around the room. But right there in that corner, or yeah, up here, finger on it, right there. I put a little drop down. There's just that nylon python hosing goes down and drops underneath the door and goes into my closet to the air pump. Camo PVC. Yeah. I just don't like it being all down and in the fucking way. And so I get it all nice and tidy up there in the corner. I don't mind the airline hanging down and stuff. That doesn't bother me. It works good. I got like 20 tanks on a pump that'll run like 150. It doesn't blow apart, thank God. Because I don't have any of it glued, and fuck that. There's no point in gluing it. You're just pumping air through it. You got a little bleeder valve though. Yeah, they can they can lay a lot of eggs. They do. Some do. Unless it's been a few hours and then it just disintegrates. And yeah. I just found it easier to keep them the water and everything a lot more stable. The berry bottom personally. This is just me though. Just depends on where you're at. If it's usually really hot where you're at. I mean, I know a lot of people that'll take and freeze water bottles. They'll get like 5 or 6 water bottles so they can keep it going all day. And they'll throw it and let it sit in the top of the tank so it doesn't get too warm. Kind of yes. I really like Python's airline. It's good stuff. I think you got a bit of it right here. Yeah. It's actual Python brand, but it's real. It's real soft, kind of, but it holds its shape nicely. Lasts a while. So it's pretty cheap. You can buy like I think the smallest pack is like a 25 foot for like $6, I think. But you can buy whole like 500 foot spools of it pretty cheap. When you get a Gemco, keep buying fish. Yeah, I like one aquarium co-op has. Those ones are nice. A little expensive, but it's worth it. Mine, I don't even know what brand it is. It's a metal one, but it's a air piston. I'd like a 300 foot roll of that fucking black line. I love it. I like it. Yeah. No, I didn't show you guys all the tanks in here because I got other sit in the works. I don't want it to be a surprise. So, Cat wants an axolotl, but low key, so do I. Do it, man. What the fuck are you waiting for? You're so simple. So simple. It is a game changer, Ippy. I'm not trying to, John. It's honestly some of the cheaper stuff out there. The co-op line and the stuff that I use, it's that stuff's not expensive really at all. Pumps, yeah, but oh man, moved some of my lights around earlier. I think I like it a little better. Put the Phoenix over here on top of the tank you guys are always looking at. It keeps it at a nice level. It's not going to overwhelm my tank either. Got a lot more red in it, so it makes it a little more difficult to see the actual color of the fish, but I don't mind too much. 7 people in here, heck yeah. I appreciate you guys coming and hang out so late. Now I'll hold on here as long as I can. I think I'm rolling pretty nicely. Probably towards what fish I have in tanks that are too crowded. I need more tanks for the fish I already have. Totally not proficient. You're a lot more fucking well off than what a lot of people are, man. Most people couldn't figure out how to put together a saltwater tank like you have. That's for goddamn sure. Most people have done it for years and aren't as far as you are into it. Oh, let's look at the weather here for the next week or so. Man, that sucks. Oh, supposed to dip back down into the low 20s towards the end of the week here, and then back up to 60s. And I think the lowest for next Wednesday is 40 degrees. So that kind of stinks. Hmm. It stinks. Research, yeah. I researched it for a long time too before I actually did anything serious. For me, it's a lot easier to kind of learn hands on. So what I did was start a fowler tank, fish only with live rock. Started with that and built off of that. I ran it with a sponge filter and a hang on the back. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. Oh, man. It took me a while before I implicated saltwater into my business. I've only started doing saltwater for my business here over the last year. Well, about 10 months. But I made sure I was pretty well off before I implicated it into my business, though, because I didn't want to start doing saltwater for customers and then something happened and me just not knowing what the fuck to do or something like that. So I tried to play it safe with it. But yeah, hippo tangs and yellow tangs, that's my goal. Heck yeah, man. Hippo tangs are great. Brooklyn, how's it going, chick? I hope you're good tonight. Kind of hanging out, chit chatting. Missed it earlier. Showed off a bunch of my tanks and stuff that you guys don't really see close up. Remember when yellow tangs were $60? Yeah. All right, guys, give me a second here. I gotta go to the bathroom real fast. I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Buddy, it's hard to find them under $300. They're expensive now. And that's for like a 2-inch fish. Large, you're looking at $400 or $500. Just finished moving that tank. It was a 15-gallon rimless cube. Yeah, be a pain in the ass to move for sure. Saltwater has gotten really expensive. People say just regular freshwater fish is spend another 100. Nah, nah. Saltwater's spend another 1,000, or spend another 1,000. Saltwater spend another 1,000 for sure. No way, fans or butts. They built this thing with cinder blocks, so it's a bitch to move. It's 16 cinder blocks. Holy shit. Jeez. They have a couple of cinder block stands. Nothing wrong with it. How much are the hippos? Oh, I have no idea. I can probably find out real quick though. Second. Somewhere around $100. About 70, 80 wholesale, about $100 retail. Wrapped in black wood grain contact paper, so it looks pretty nice. Heck yeah. But it would look nice. I took and cut out like some finished plywood. It's painted on the one side. Got it black. Just kind of cut it to fit the front and the sides. You would think, Bunny. You would definitely think. Huh. Hmm. I need to get more into like building actual tank stands and stuff. I can do it pretty cheap. And they look nice. It's just been a while. Already had it set up, so I had to drain the water down. We had to lift it while it was still on the stepping stone because of my hardscaping. We couldn't lift the tank alone. Jeez. I bet. Sounds like a pain in the ass. Yeah, most of my customers know not to call me to move a fucking tank. I'm a one-man show. Better call some movers or something. Better hope you know where you're moving it to, because it goes through your floor and you moved it. I ain't fucking paying for it. Yep. Hope so too. I bet he is. Back in action? Hell yeah. It's pretty cool. Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, I had you guys up the whole time. I just unfortunately couldn't wait too late because I do have to work in the morning. So I figured, hey, this is a good stream. Mm. Went and had hibachi for dinner. That was great. It's expensive though. She's gotten so much more expensive recently around here. My area, a captive bred yellow tang is at least 200. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was great. One of the ones you go in and sit down and they cook in front of you and shit. Dang, I didn't even realize we were almost at an hour already. Heck yeah. So you want to explain the Leporina story when you get time, or was it all already given to us? Kinda. I mean, I had a buddy that had it and wanted to clear out a tank and gave it to me. That's about it. He was pretty fond of it, so he figured he'd take it to me so he knew it got taken care of. Got invited to a family Christmas thing in Hawaii, but I don't want to go to jail. Why would you go to jail if you went to Hawaii? Yeah, he only had one. That and that rose line that you saw on there. Those two fish. That's why I ended up deciding just to get rid of them. Why are you not allowed in Hawaii? What? What did you do? I didn't know it's possible to get. Never mind. How big was the tank? That was a 300 custom, like low boy thing. It was weird. It was like an octagon kind of shaped thing. Bringing back stuff like yeah, something. Ah, I see. Hey, it happens. I can get a better picture of the thing tomorrow. Man, dog is snoring so damn loud. I'm surprised you guys don't hear it. It is loud. That's funny. You say can't catch a fish out of water. I give up all hope. Right? For real. Like, what the hell? Yeah. So, trying to figure out something here. Hmm. I don't know where I went. Never mind. I have a powder blue tang statue? Dang. Little self fan I got's pretty crazy. He's on. He's a funny little guy. He'll try to like square up with my hand and stuff. It's funny. Noodles? What do you mean noodles? No, you're trying to guess what he's doing. Can't say I've ever gotten in trouble for anything like that. Personally, I know people who have. Dang right. Yeah, there ain't nothing like the powder blue statue tang. It's funny. Be a slow one tonight, guys. Yeah. Like I said, this was just a pop up. I wasn't planning on going again here later tonight, so bear with me a little bit. No water changes needed. Yeah, that's a terrestrial fish. It sits on top of the tank, not in it. Till 1:30. I plan to at least do something like that. I'm not like saying I'm getting off like immediately. Who knows? I might even push it till 2. Yeah. Oh, I know. How so far there hasn't been a point where I haven't stayed up on a stream later than what I would have stayed up anyways. So Brennan is immortal. What? Whoa. Whoa, what? I mean, yeah. I'm dreading moving that black belt. She's gonna get so mad. She's gonna go on a nice 90 instead of 75. Only 10:14. Not too late. Yeah. 1:15 here. Starting to get late. Late to me is like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Still a good bit ways away. I'm drinking a Coke and smoking pot. No, that's at the shop. I don't have a 90 here. It's got 275s, 375s. 55 are the largest tanks I have here. I don't think I've ever counted up how many gallons of water I got just at home. Wish I didn't have to sleep for 4 years. I only slept every other night. Literally wouldn't even sit down on the night I wasn't sleeping fully dressed. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty bad about it too. I got so used to working like midnights and stuff. And for some reason, when I switched over to like that kind of sleep schedule, it stuck with me. So even though I'd have to work at like 7 o'clock in the morning or some shit. You have your saltwater tank at home? No. Nope, it's at the shop, Adkins. If I did, it'd be behind me where you see that 75 and that black belt. I don't have any other room to put a tank that big here. I don't plan on adding any more tanks here at home either. I do not. Hmm. Oh, shit. It was until this past fall after a hurricane had hit that I finally started sleeping every single night, at least 4 hours, which was a big, yeah. That's where I'm about. That's pretty much where I'm at and have been for the last couple of years. I can sleep 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. And really, if I sleep any more than that, I'm so dog shit tired. It's not even funny. But if I keep it right in there, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Okay, room to go up another 75. Maybe that 60 breeder would be better. Yeah. I don't know if I did anything. I'd take that 55 out on the bottom underneath that 75 and put another 75 there. Probably what I would do. I like 70s or 75s, even more so than those. They're nice tanks, but it's pretty much what we got 2 racks made out of. There's 2 racks with 6 each of them. 6 60 breeder. I guess you can call them 60 breeder on each one. The quarantine tanks. Got them all drilled with a sump and everything on each one. Just thinking about taking like these 29s, the 20 and the 15, sitting right here, these guys here, putting 180 on there. What those tanks are sitting on was built for a 210. So I could put a 210 there if I wanted to, but I want 180. Yep, definitely. Definitely good you're getting sleep now. On a little more regular basis. It's definitely helpful. Price difference is so minimal. 75 would be my choice. Yeah. Same. I love 75s. Hey Ricky, how are you tonight, man? Hope you're doing good. Kind of hanging out, chit chatting here. Surprised we got 12 people in here. It's kind of nice. Listening to my boring ass talk. If you guys could, when you get the time, do me a favor and go check out the short I posted earlier today. Thumbs up, that'd be cool. I appreciate it a lot. Got Miss Frankie out a little bit today. Thanks, Adkins. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm boring as shit sometimes, especially when I can't find shit to say. Just woke up. Nice, nice. I have no idea what time it is over there for you. I have no idea. Give me like 30 seconds here. Then I'm going to go run and grab something to drink. I'm dying. All right. Oh, what size rack do people use for like 4 or 5 10-gallon tanks that are on the shelf vertically, if that makes sense? Or are they using 5-gallon tanks? Usually, I mean, it's kind of hard to find 5-gallon. I mean, it's not that hard, but most people go with 10-gallon tanks. So it's usually made for a 10-gallon tank. What's the dimensions on a 10-gallon tank? Most people set them long ways. So, what is that, 18 inches? I always use like a 5 or 4 foot rack for myself. What I have mine, they're sitting long ways, but you could put, what is it? I think 8 10-gallon tanks on one shelf on a 5 foot rack, or a 4 foot. You could do like 6, maybe not 6, yeah, something like that. 6 on each shelf, even. I use like the uh, like $100. It's a 4 foot rack. Um, from Lowe's. They come with like the particle board shelves, but I take the particle boards out and I'll throw 2x4s on it, or underneath the particle board at the very least, if I don't have any other piece of wood to use. That's what I use. It doesn't look bad at all. Or I can use like tough racks. It's either that or I use 2x4s and I build my own and paint the 2x4s. Wanting to have several different New York Caradina shrimp varieties in separate tanks, yeah. Lowe's, there's, I think it's like $120. It's a 5 foot rack. But if you turn all the tanks sideways, so you got the small side facing 10 or 20, 10, 12, yeah. So yeah, you turn them sideways. You fit about 8 of them on there in the 5 foot rack. Something like that. My measurements right in my head. Wait a second. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, maybe more like 5 or 6, but Galaxy fishbone shrimp. I don't know if those are Neos, but I think so. Yeah, I think they are too. I've seen them. They're really pretty. 1/2 inch plywood would work. You can even I like using the 2x6s, just because they're wider. Should have said 2x4s, but the 2x6s, they're a little more expensive. But you can use 2x4s too. It doesn't really matter. But I just like the wider boards. Helps a little bit. Maybe a little. I don't want to say a 1/2 inch because hell, uh, 1 gallon of water is a little over 8 pounds or something like that times 10 gallons. So I mean, you're like 80 pounds per tank there at least, bare minimum. Uh, you get 5 or 6 shelves on there. They'll start to bow a bit, I think. So I wouldn't go with just the plywood by itself. But yeah, yeah, yep. Those shelves are rated for, or the one I have is rated for like 650 pounds per shelf. So like they're made, or they're like hyper tough or something like that. They're at Lowe's. It's kind of what we're talking about, Ricky. Yeah, I don't worry too much either, but on a rack like that, I don't know. But if I had it 2x4s on it, it's a different story. I don't mind putting a fuck ton of 20s on there. That's a different story, but you can definitely put more than a 10 gallon, that's for sure. You know, 2x4 is one of those shelves will hold a 75. I've tried it. Someone level makes them a nice horse, yeah. And me, I'm super anal about tanks and everything being level. Super paranoid about it. I've seen a lot of shit go wrong from tanks not being level. 16 people, heck yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hmm. Yeah. I had one that I had a bunch of like 2.5 gallons on, going all the way down it. It's pretty nice. A bunch of betas in there, and I had like a drip system set up on them. It was pretty nice. I miss it. Sold it. Got tired of having so many betas. Thumbs up. Well, need to level out some tanks. That's something I'm bad at. Do it. You can get a cheap level for like $5 or $10. And hell, you probably even use your phone nowadays. My phone has one, or has like a setting on it. I can use it as a level. I don't know how accurate it is. I've never used it, but I've seen it. The problem was it was an accidental rack that I kept adding to and relocating and centralizing tanks. So yeah, shifting stuff around like that can definitely mess with it. They're pretty, but those are Caridina, and we'll probably get RO water eventually, so that I can breed those. Yeah, they're RO systems. Some of them, you can find some of them that only do like 25, 50 gallons a day, and they're not too bad at all. And they're fairly cheap. Fairly cheap. I'll just thumb up them, The hell, man. I need to get. I need to start getting my shrimp going solidly again. Kind of just sold everything off and just haven't done anything else. I miss my green jades. God, they were pretty. They were pretty. There's one that I've been looking at. The only place I've been seeing them at was Aquatic Arts. Like a purple galaxy or some shit like that. Let me look it up real quick. But they were gorgeous. Try to find it real quick. I'm not seeing them now, dang it. Where in the hell? Trying to find it here. I think it's pretty. Hmm. That's a cool one I've never seen before. The zebra babalti. It's Caridina. I am not seeing the shrimp that I wanted anymore at all. That stinks. That stinks a whole bunch. Garcia, how's it going, man? Metal shrimp? Huh. Shrimps have always died within a week for me. Dang, that sucks. I love Neo, Caridina, and Caridina. They're pretty great. Or they're pretty great. Wow, pretty great. Let's see here. I don't think I've ever heard of a metal. Is it a Neo Caridina or a Caridina? Are you talking like a buried shiny shrimp or something like that? Like the metallic sheen to them? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, Christopher. Hope you have a good night, man. Ooh, what is that? That is gorgeous. You guys got to see this one. I think I found something really cool. Holy hell, that's expensive. Like, what in the absolute shit? They want $400 for 5 shrimp for this one here. Why it's cutting it off like that? There we go. Yeah, they want $500 for this thing right here. $80 each. It's ridiculous, but they're pretty. Huh. Is this actually a real shrimp, though? That's pretty dang cool. If it is this what you're talking about, Brooklyn? Purple metallic looks really cool, too. It's got to be a Caradina. Is it? Huh. I don't see it for sale anywhere. Not really. That stinks. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Well, that's pretty. That one's pretty neat too. I really like these. That green. That green's nice. The yellow. Or maybe it's blue. Makes me wonder if any of these images are enhanced or anything. It does. It does. Where are we at? 400, and I can't even put it in a batter and fry it up. Ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Huh. I thought that was pretty absurd. It didn't say jades on them. It said boas. Oh, fuck if I know. Yeah, that's a good point, Ash. That is a damn good point. For real. I want to know exactly what I'm getting. If I even suspect it's fucked with at all, I'm probably not going to buy it. That's how I am, anyways. How you doing tonight, Matt? Getting Joe to look for them for me. Nice. Want some of Papa Shrimp stuff. Been eyeballing his stuff for a while. Yeah, me too, Matt. Yeah. At least I know what most of them should look like, thankfully, before I buy it. Shrimp genetics is one of the craziest things. You can get into double recessive genetics, adding shrimp A plus shrimp B will only produce shrimp. Yeah, it gets really complicated from the little bit I've looked into it. I'm just gonna put one sexy shrimp with another sexy shrimp and hope I get some more sexy shrimp, and that's how I'm gonna do it. I think this time, though, instead of feeding them all off, I might try to do something here, like a little get gills or something. Never done it. I really sold fish or anything like that outside of my business. And when I used to, I mean, I have, but like the places that I used to do that with are all gone. Now everybody expects you to give their fish and shit to them for fucking free. So yeah, at least around here, it's pretty pitiful. They don't want to give you any money, Brooklyn. Simple as that. They don't give a shit. That's exactly why I don't try to breed or do anything like that. Because honestly, I can make a lot of extra cash doing it. But no, they expect you to pretty much give it to them for free. And if not, they'll give you like, I don't know, say it's a good example. They'll try to give you the lowest fucking amount they possibly can. And yeah, it's pretty bad. 90% of them are like that. The only time they'll pay you for it is if you got something they really fucking want or need. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Me, I'm hoping to do it to where, like, I mean, I'm gonna try to not really have anybody pay for shipping at all. Hopefully, if that makes any sense, which would be nice. Because yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah. Mr. Aquatic News, how's it going? Doing pretty good. Kind of hanging out, chit chatting here. Trying to sell to retail never makes good money, but selling directly to the customer, that's different. Yeah, it is. Isn't like the moment, like half these motherfuckers, like if you go and try to sell to anybody that they know, and they find out at all, they'll throw a conniption fit. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Adkins, even with store credit, they'll fucking lowball the hell out of you. It's ridiculous. It's like not even worth it. I'd rather feed my shit to my bleichers and the other fish that I have than fucking, you know, get pennies on a fucking dollar after I just dumped a shit ton of the money raising these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense. So when I open an actual fish store later in a few years, I mean, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to make it a point. It fucking sucks. There's so much stuff I would like to do, but I can't because of that right there. Exactly. I just don't have anybody to take it or buy it or whatever. It's not even really about the money, but I like to share some of the stuff that I get with everybody else, you know? Everybody around here is in it for the money and that's it. So the Westie, shrimp, yeah, those are pretty. Hey, Mississippi hippie. How's it going, chick? Exactly, yes. Exactly. Like when that sells me something, charges me $50 shipping and ships it in a paper bag first class. Oh my gosh. Straight low ball too. Spent like 8 months to get 2-inch albino bristles, brought them 40 and they wanted $1 each to go sell. Yeah. Yeah. Shit like that. Exactly like that. Or be like, we'll accept fish, but we're not going to buy them. We got too many. And then I had to go take on a tour of their entire building and every tank and you don't see any at all. Stupid shit like that. Pretty dumb. I do too, and I don't mind doing the credit, but at least like give me something worth the fucking time, you know? Yeah. Yep. Wholesaler, if not better. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Probably won't go away eventually, but how to lose it, how it is to lose a vehicle, I really like. I just added 50 plants to a 200 gallon and it looks bare. Need another 50 at least. Do it. I'm back. Did I miss anything good? Not really, John. We're just kind of still doing the same thing, just chit chatting. Just kind of chit chatting. I got a few friends and stuff that are hobbyists as well that I'll get rid of certain things every now and then too, but nothing reliable enough I can actually do some stuff. I hope Jimmy's okay. I hope he's not in the hospital. That wouldn't be good. We're back in the hospital. At least he's not in the hospital. Hope he gets back feeling better soon though. I hope so. 18 people? Nice. A lot of lurkers tonight. It's all right though. Nothing wrong with that. Local bred cichlids are 20 royals and imported are 95, so they choose the imported ones. Yeah. But also with the imported ones also comes more chance to have more of a variety and rare specimens. Or whatever since last Friday, but he's been in the chat. Yeah, I've seen him pop in a few times. If the local ones are cheaper to buy, why would they pay more? Beats me. Yeah. Right there. Right there. Says most of it. I would assume it's a mixture of both. There's some pretty neat ones, that's for sure. Some pretty darn neat ones. So you guys know, probably got another 25 minutes here, and I'm going to be hopping off. Go for a good 2 hours, and we'll call it a night. What the hell? All right. Sorry about that. I just want some damn fucking snakeheads, man. That's all I want. Moved to India just for some damn snakeheads. It would be super fun to go to India, though, for real. I've always wanted to go. Quite a few countries I want to visit. Yeah, Barca is my favorite. Goddamn gorgeous. Yeah, those are some pretty rare fish, Ricky. It's awesome. Coke down. Snakeheads have made it to this area too. I couldn't. Mississippi probably. I don't know. I know they haven't made it up here where I'm at. Agree on this statement. Any dwarf chana there? Pretty cool. Oh, come down. Okay. Chromides are gorgeous. ENS have been on the hunt for some Iguanodectus spiralis. It's a species of tetra. I think so. I'll take anything from the genus at this point, right? Can't can't remember the one I wanted to. It's another. I can't remember. To be truthful, I technically don't know the actual place, but the language was lovely. I assumed India, somewhere exotic or awesome, some beautiful Oscars. Yeah, Shauna Pulcher are nice too. Oh man. What is it? I really like the what is it? The punctata or the play fairy. It's got like bluish green and yellow kind of hints on its fins, almost like a tiger stripe going down its body. Did order the Starry Nights today. Nice. Nice. You gotta see what that one is, Ricky. Oh, that's gorgeous. That blue is magnificent. That one's definitely photoshopped, but wow. There's a lot of languages in India. Common ground is Hindi, but we are typing Hindi using English letters. It's a blue with red spots. Okay. Okay. Into a 240. That's awesome. They're going to grow out fast. Hmm. But for the blue, the water needs to be 15 Celsius or below, or else the fish will become dark golden. It's interesting. It's pretty rad. Oh, my back is killing me. All right. Got about another 15 minutes in me. Then I'm going to be hopping off, just so you guys know. That's my creaky ass chair ass. Family selling a. So, that's funny. Well, I guess you better hurry up and put some fish in them. I guess you better hurry up. Damn it. What is that? Unless it's my daughter, I'd be getting rid of my family before my tanks. That's just me, though. I don't either. At least they have the time to get nice and established, unless they're empty. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely good to have some empty tanks around. Definitely. Hope you guys can't hear that fan. If you do, let me know. Definitely, Adkins. Definitely. Hmm. I need to start learning to say something in the first like hour of my stream, but don't forget, guys, when we got one planned for 200 and then another one planned for 250 giveaways. So we get to 200 and we'll do a pretty good giveaway for everybody. It's not going to be just one item, so there's more chances to win just one. But yeah, we'll be doing some pretty cool giveaways soon. Yes, I don't understand it either. It pisses me off. I move like 6 inches back and my fucking mic starts being weird. Four empty at this moment. Hey, it happens. I got a pallet full of them at the shop that I haven't done anything with. Still sitting on the damn pallet. We get some cribs today. Nice. Good stuff. Cribs are pretty great. Not a favorite of mine, but they're fun. Yes, that's why my back hurts because you got to sit real still for a long period of time so it doesn't creak and crack and make all sorts of noises while I'm on here. So after a while, my back starts hurting pretty good. Try to do some pop-ups during convenient times when you can, but between streams should draw some growth. We'll be sharing the videos. Yeah, I've been trying to. It's just hard during the day. I don't technically keep cribs or in their own genus. Yeah. Huh. Cool. Been trying to go as early as I can. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon stream on Thursdays. Pretty nice. Usually get a good crowd on those days. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I do go tonight, don't I? Yeah, 2 o'clock today. Huh. Shit. Pet Zotics doesn't even go until 5. Aquarium Co-op members only. I'll probably go anyways. I'm not wait for that. Worry about that. So we probably get a good, nice long afternoon stream tomorrow. Hopefully. We'll start as soon as Rico is done. As soon as Rico's done, I'll go until whenever. We missed 204. What? Oh. Want a Malabar leaf fish? They are pretty ugly. Try to drop your link in the streams that start before you. Yeah. Oh, I understand, man. I appreciate it. You guys do a lot. It's really awesome. I have no idea what my plant names are. I prefer to call them, refer them as still alive and look at he made. Hey, that's all that matters, right? Definitely a good start. But yeah, I guess that's the next stream is later today, 12 hours from now. Around 12 hours from now. I knew it when I bought it. Yeah. I forget a lot of names. There's so many. I have so many different plants. I can't keep track of them all. I can't. That's why I don't remember scientific names very well because I have so many different species that I'm working with. I just don't. It's easier for me to remember the easier names. Hey. If you guys haven't yet, don't forget to stop into the Aquatic Morning Show in the morning at 10. I'm usually always there. Be fun. I don't know what she's got planned for tomorrow. Can't remember. It's an interview, maybe. I think so. I remember Latin names for my plants, but it don't mean I can spell them. Yeah, I'd have a hell of a time trying to spell them. What fishes are rare for you? Lots of stuff, man. Just from where I'm at now, like besides your basic everyday cichlids and community fish, pretty much everything in this area. But I mean, if I move 200 miles south of me or further west or east, like it just varies from where you're at. So what's rare for me might not necessarily be rare for like Atkins or S, and it's kind of hard to tell. One of the rarest I've worked with though would be peppermint angels. Mantis, I don't even own that shit. I don't even know what the hell it is if I'm being honest. I have to look it up. I do not know. Oh, it's a plant. Oh, dwarf baby tears. What? What? You can't get dwarf baby tears? Huh. It's all over up here. You're just in the southern half of the state. It's not rare. It's a fish that's price of gold. I mean, that fish particularly is extremely rare in this area. Most of the country. Most people would never even have the chance to see one in their lifetime here. See one in person. I think you have a tank that would be able to support it. It's not that hard of a plant. At least not in my experience with it. Most of the plants I hear about on YouTube are banned here in Cali. Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. Super Cara are rare, but I got some. IDK if they are that rare. I have no idea. There's quite a few crazy species that I've worked with. Yeah. Hey, you could always do a sand cap dirted tank. That'll work good for him too. Everything is illegal except aliens. Right? Drop down to 10 people. What am I doing wrong? You have a breeder local cranking out a ton? Jeez. Well, at least they're being more available in the hobby, I guess. In weed. They don't have sand caps. You think the roots would stay down? Yeah. As long as you're able to get them in there and get them set so they're not getting pushed out or anything, they should eventually take to it just fine. I don't see why it wouldn't. Or even like what I do sometimes, you know how it comes in the little pots? Like the little, here's one. Come in like these little pots like this. I'll just take this whole pot and I'll sink it down into the substrate as deep as I can. So it kind of hides it a little bit. Not into the dirt, but the sand of the cap. Just kind of let it do its own thing. Yeah. You know, if the sand cap, if you're using and leaving it in the pot like that, it's sick sand cap's not going to bother it none. So, and if it's established tank, obviously that top layer of sand's going to have something in there for it to to be able to get some nutrients. So, take that whole pot and shove it down into that sand. You know what I mean? And just kind of let it do its own thing. Let it grow off of that pot. That might help. It's what I do with a lot of plants. Like pink flamingo. Usually, when I get some new pink flamingo or something, I'll leave it in the pot and I'll just shove it down in the substrate out in the tank out in my kitchen, and it'll just start reproducing. I don't even have to do anything. I don't know how, but it'll just start shooting off new sprouts and stuff. It's pretty great. And that sand cap in there's 3-4 inches maybe. That's awesome. The woodpecker's eating on its own. Heck yeah. Just have to rip the junkin weapons out. Hey. Try it out. I figured it was like rest too. I mean, I do the same thing with dwarf hairgrass. I do. And eventually, like when I get tired of it or it's established itself enough, I'll go in there and I'll dig that pot out. Wanted an aquarium lawn, but never worked. Huh. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty rad. I'm working on trying to get my quinquangular to reproduce. I only just started, so I haven't really noticed anything yet. But fingers crossed. Like that's one of the plants that I had shipped in from Germany. The Auriculon quinquangular. Got that. What is it? Iridiarium. How do you pronounce that? It's Snow White Anubias. I think I got Crypticorn Albita Red. I got it written down here. Let me look. Okay, there it is. Yeah, Auriculon quinquangular, Tonina flaviatilis or flaviatilis, Crypticorn albita red, and Schismatoglottis roseospatha. I have them all in the same tank, but I would really like to reproduce some of that because, yeah, like I said, I got them shipped in from fucking Germany. They weren't cheap. Want to make it worth it, damn it. I just grow cool carpet plants and you guys can. Hey, just gotta try, man. Gotta try more. Don't give up. I hit on Junkus Rippins. It's a pretty alright plant. I have to stick with lame ass dwarfs. My boost pink martini to multiply? Yeah, I bet. If you get some of that to multiply, let me fucking know. Let me know. Damn. Yeah. No, those are actual words, Ricky. Those are the actual names of the plant specifically. Crypt Rosen Maiden carpet. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. All right, guys, we are at 2 hours. I'm getting beat here, so we're probably gonna call it a night. Since I'm gonna be back on in fucking 10 hours, anyways. So, well, 11 or 12 hours. Whenever Rico Stan gets done, if he does, even go tomorrow. I'm sure he will. Hope he does. It's not the same without a Rico stream. So it's a good one. Yeah, guys, I will see you later today. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I gotta get a few things done in the morning before I stream. So see you guys later. Bye. Thank you guys very much for stopping in. Sorry, yes. Hey, I'll probably be hanging around fucking Discord or something for a while. I gotta get off of here for sure. Yeah. I'll see you guys later.